can you start by talking about how you're feeling now? You had COVID in the off season. Just kind of what the effects were, how long it took you to get over it, if there are any lasting symptoms.
Yeah, I feel good. Yeah, I got COVID maybe 2 months ago. I didn't have any symptoms. I probably felt like a cough, heavy breathing for 2 days, but other than that, just pretty normal. Just quarantine.
So just a cough for a couple of days, that's about it?
Yes.
How do you like how things are going so far in practice? This is the first time you got a coaching change, and just your thoughts about McCarthy and how things have been going so far.
Things are going great. Today was the first padded practice. The guys were juiced up. We're flying around, throwing the ball around, hitting, covering, and I think we all love Coach McCarthy. He's been doing a great job, and we're excited for the season.
What sense do you have about what your role is most likely to be, and be different from what you had with the previous head coaching staff?
I don't think the roles will change much. We still have Kellen here calling the plays. We got a little different verbiage, but I think it's going to be a lot of the same stuff.
Zeke, you were at training camp last year. You're here this year. What are some of the things you feel like you missed last year that you'll be able to get ahead of by being here?
Just getting my feet under me. Just being around the guys, one, but just getting my feet under me, getting those reps that you get during camp, and just going full speed and getting ready for the season.
Can you talk about working with Skip Pete as the running backs coach? Gary Brown was your coach of the Cowboys for a long time.
Yeah, Skip's been great. We got some young backs. He's doing a great job, just kind of, getting us in this new playbook and having us ready. But other than that, he's a great dude, and just excited to play for him.
Zeke Jackson didn't get his long-term deal this offseason. What do you say to him after that happens, and what are you seeing from him so far since he didn't get the deal?
Just keep grinding. We all know Dak. I think there's no sense in the room. Everyone in our locker room knows who our quarterback is. They know who our quarterback long-term is going to be. And, just keep grinding, head down, keep doing what you've been doing, and, it's gonna work itself out.
Which part of your game did you really hone on in particular this offseason just to take a next step in?
Just my pass catching. I think this offseason I really didn't do anything from the backfield. I did a lot of stuff from out at receiver in the slot, and just trying to, evolve my game there, just so I can be more of a valuable source in the pass game.
I think you seem to be on social media a little bit feisty about what people think of your game. Did you coming into the season more of a chip on your shoulder than previous years?
Every year I have a chip on my shoulder. I'm gonna come in and do my thing. Yeah.
Can you say that again? I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I say every year I'm gonna come in with a chip on my shoulder.
You guys obviously had a good offense in previous years, but now you add C.D. Lamb into the mix. Just what did you think about that addition, and what have you thought about C.D. up to this point?
Today he had a great day. He was out there moving around, just catching ball in traffic, catch after the run. He's really electric. He's gonna be a great player. It's another tool to our offense. We have a lot of weapons, so just the addition of him, I was kind of surprised, that he fell that far and we were able to get him.
I think Dak has handled everything this offseason, from the contract not being able to be around with a new coaching staff. How do you think he's dealt with everything on and off the field?
He's done a great job. That's exactly what I expect out of him. He's our leader, and he's been nothing but that, and he's going to continue to do that.
How were those workouts on his turf field in his backyard?
It was good. It was good to get out there and throw the ball around and still be able to get some work together, even though we weren't able to meet as a team.
When you look back on last year and missing
training camp, do you feel like it took you a pretty good little while to get up to speed?
I mean, I think it did take me a little bit, but I mean, I'm just a football player. I think I was ready. I mean, it's definitely gonna be better to have the training camp this year and just to make sure I'm rolling week 1.
How much did this unsettled offseason throw you off from your regular routine and those kinds of things?
It definitely threw me off a little bit just because, you know, we weren't able to come in and be around the guys and, you know, kind of get that camaraderie going. But it was great that we had a chance to still train together and throw at Dax, and I think we threw at another school. So, I mean, we were still able to get our reps together and get a little bit of work.
Zeke, how long were you not able to work out for after you had COVID?
I'd probably say I didn't work out for a month just because, like, there's some complications that COVID can cause to your organs. So, you know, you got to make sure that, you know, your heart and lungs are working all together before you get back out there.
How frustrating was that, and how did it feel when you were able to get back out there and move again?
It was frustrating for sure, but I mean, I think even more frustrating just kind of couldn't leave the house in the isolation, and but it definitely was good to get back out and moving once I got out of quarantine.
Zeke, Mike as a coach has never had a running back like you, and he's never had an offense that's really focused on a running back as this one has the past few years with you. Do you expect that you're still going to have an opportunity to contend for rushing titles and be the key figure in this offense with him?
Yeah, I think I do. We have a lot of weapons, like you said, but I think we're gonna run the ball and spread the ball around.
Has Mike McCarthy had any discussions with you, Zeke, in terms of saying, hey, don't worry, we're going to get you the football?
No.
Would you like to have that discussion?
No, I'm not too worried.
Zeke, over the offseason, I guess probably May, June, you participated with some players around the league in the videos of the NFL. How did you decide to participate in that, and what did it mean to use your platform to say what you thought?
So the opportunity was presented to me by Mike Thomas, and I mean, it was a no-brainer. And you know, just with everything that's been going on in the country right now, you know, it's very important for us to use our platforms to, you know, help bring change.
So do you plan on kneeling?
I don't know. That's not a decision I've made yet.
What was that last? What did you last say? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I don't know. It's not a decision I've made yet.
Do you still feel like you have a lot to prove? I mean, we asked you about the social media thing earlier. Do you feel like you have a lot to prove, and do you go into this season with that kind of mindset?
Yeah, I think I do have a lot to prove. You know, I just have high expectations of myself, and I mean, it's not something you can go and force. You just gotta, you know, grind, go to work every day, and let it happen.
Zeke, your first 2 years led the league in 20-plus yard runs, and then last year you only had 4. As you look back at last year, what would you put that on?
Shoot, I don't know. Just finishing, got to make more guys miss an open field. Yeah, I don't know.
Zeke, what are your individual goals for this season?
My individual goals were just win a Super Bowl. We have a great team. It's our time. I mean, that's all of our goals, just to win the Super Bowl, and everything else is going to fall in place after that.
What have your impressions been being around Tony Pollard going into the second year of NFL career?
He's ready to go. He's a pro. He works hard. He's a very smart player, and he's super versatile. I mean, I think that's going to be something you got to see a lot more this year, just me and him in there together, and, you know, just creating mismatches.
What do you like about the personnel grouping that you guys did a little bit of last season
where you were on the field and Tony was on the field at the same time?
I mean, it creates mixed matches. I mean, he can be the lead blocker, I can be the lead blocker while he's running. He can go line up at slot while I'm in the backfield protecting. I can go line up in the slot while he's in the backfield protecting. It's just, there's so many different things we could do, so many different ways we can line up and different plays and looks we can give them. So it just kind of has to keep the defense on their toes.
Do you have an idea of whether or not you'll be used out of the slot more this year, or is that just something you want to prepare for?
It's just something I want to prepare for. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to be out there a little bit, but it's just something I want to definitely work on in the offseason.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.